Ezekiel chapter 21 verse 8. Again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 9, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus said the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son, as every tree. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash, and double honor to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and peace and salutations to the elect, yet scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, pushing this truth and sincerity and meekness without wavering. This is your brother Aishiyar from the GMS Cleveland Church, and I'm back with another lesson, and Lord willing, it is edifying to one of the Lord's elect. Give me 1 second. Salakia. And I had this video pulled up. I was watching on World Star a couple of days ago, and the sword is being sharpened, is being furbished, man. What's the sword? Esau, Edom's military weapons. Okay, World War III, the New World Order, which consists of the mark of the beast. All those things are being made known. Okay, he's putting it out there. Okay, when I say he, I'm talking about Esau, the self-proclaimed white man. He's putting it out there that he's gearing up for World War III. Okay, and what a prophet is to do. Okay, a prophet also known as a watchman. He's out here to warn the people. Warn the people of what? The great slaughter that's about to take place on you Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Native American Indians during the time of Jacob's trouble. This is what he's prepping to use on our people. Okay, like Trump said, he's going to use these cities that he sent the troops to. He's going to use them as military training. Okay, he's going to use them as training for the military, and this is what they're going to have. This system right here, known as the EagleEye. So we're going to play a couple minutes of this video. I'm going to grab a couple precepts and I'm going to close out, because the shit that the devil has, okay, his blessing that was given by Isaac, okay, which is Yahweh Shah, is reaching its climax. Okay, he's talking about how this helmet and all this technology in the helmet is going to give military soldiers superhuman-like powers, man. All right, so Esau, Edom, is reaching its pinnacle, starting with the United States of America, man. Okay, so that just means the so-called white man's kingdom is nearing its end, man. Okay, so we're gonna play this video. All right, Lord willing, it's edifying, because this shit's crazy, man. You jakes that really truly believe that you're gonna be able to fight for your right. You got the Second Amendment and all this bullshit. Look what this devil has, man.
Brother, split. Alpha set.
And this ain't no fucking video game, man. Alright, this is a real life POV. Okay, if you might say, which is point of view. Alright, and if you thinking it's Call of Duty or Battlefield, but no, this is actually real life. Okay?
One Tango West container in the open. Bravo, move out and engage.
Got the night vision. Can hear you from far away. Thermals, right? Can detect your body heat. You see how they're showing up in red?
Tango down. I got Tango.
And peep this. In this corner, right? I don't know if you guys can see it, but says this isn't a video game, okay? And I can't really see it, but it says this isn't a video game. This is a tech demo showcasing Anduril's new product, EagleEye. This company is backed by Peter Thiel, which Peter Thiel has a contract with the United States government to pretty much surveil the public, surveil the citizens here. So this is, you know, this man, Peter Thiel, man, okay, this guy's, he's a demon, all right? He's a demon, all right? And he's gonna be the one that, pretty much, he's gonna give the ability to Esau to know your whereabouts, okay? Hey, this devil got on headphones. He has on a helmet that can hear you, like from behind closed doors, man. All right, this is the so-called white man we talking about, man. The devil in the flesh. All right.
Alpha, Bravo. RP received and marked. I'm Oscar Mike.
I'm gonna speed it up. All right, check this out.
It's so crazy that I was born at the right time to actually get to build all this stuff. Because you know Robert Heinlein, the science fiction author who did Starship Troopers? Okay. He was literally writing about these ideas of mobile infantry that's wearing mech suits and ballistics prediction, like helmets that show you the bad guys, give you radar feeds, give you night vision, give you thermal vision, the ability to do ballistics targeting, right? Calculates where the wind is going to blow you around and where it's going to go. He was literally writing about this in the 1940s. I mean, we're talking about almost 100 years ago. And we happen to be born in the right time. So,
you see? So, hey, what did the scriptures talk about? With technology being, wisdom being increased, okay, in the last days. He just said over 100 years ago, a guy was speaking about it. Now, 100 years later, guess what? It came into fruition. This is the book of Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and sealed the book, even to the time of the end. Right? The time of the end is right now. And the book has been, the seals have been loosened by our Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Right? Knowledge is increased, man. Okay? You see the knowledge of the so-called white man, okay, being put out on the forefront. This is his knowledge. How to create weaponry, man. Okay? This devil is putting his artillery on full display, man. And you, once again, you jakes that think you're gonna fight against the so-called white man, okay, you're gonna take your switch and all these things, bro. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into, man. It's gonna be a slaughter, man. When you look up the word slaughter, right, in the Edamon, right, it says the killing of a person, murder, the killing of large numbers of persons in battle, right? And that's what's going to happen to you Israelites, man. Because why? You're not trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. You're going to trust in your own hand. And that's going to be the reason why you fall. All right?
Too late to explore the seas, too early to explore the stars, but just in time to build EagleEye.
You can see through walls, you can see through night, you can see through fog. You are Superman. Anyone who's making contact with the enemy is going to have superhuman augmented vision that allows them to never miss their shot. But what if you could have 100 eyes all throughout your head, all looking out into the world, and at the slightest disturbance, be like, I think someone's opening that window and firing. The system that we're building is called EagleEye. We're going to make our warfighters into unstoppable technomancers.
I need one of these helmets. Let's talk about Anduril and the IVAS program.
So IVAS is a program that is the modern instantiation of a very old idea. This idea that you are going to augment the vision of soldiers and give them superhuman perception abilities. The idea is you can see at night, you can see thermal signatures, you can see hyperspectral signatures, you have extraordinary superhuman hearing, you're able to mark targets in the environment without projecting.
See, and you, man, look, man. You jakes that love playing Call of Duty and, you know, it's just a video game. Esau's literally, he's gonna grab you jakes up, okay, and the rest of you heathens that have a KD ratio, which means kill to death ratio of over 100%. He's gonna grab you up and he's gonna throw you into the military, man. Maybe, you know, you might be behind, you know, you might be somewhere on a trailer controlling a goddamn robot or a drone or a plane. He's gonna put your ass to use. Or if you ex-military, he's gonna persuade you to come back and we have this new technology, man. You should try it out. Yeah, you're one of our best men, man. This will make you like God out there, man. And you know them Edomites or them heathens will get a rush for that shit, and they gonna join willingly, man. But this all is it all goes back to the 4th Industrial Revolution as well, which means you want to merge man with machine, and this is what Esau's planning to do, merging man with machine. But I want to get this precept real quick, because he talks about how they're going to be able to, you know, pretty much watch over their cities. This is the book of Jeremiah 5 and 6. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leopard shall watch over their cities. Everyone that goeth out thence shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many and their backslidings are increased. Yeah, that's going to happen to Jake. Okay, the lion, the wolf, the leopard, it all represents Esau. Okay, the cunning hunter, man. And the leopard is one of the most cunning animals that the Heavenly Father created. Climb up hella far on trees, hella high on trees, and just watching. Okay, that's how Esau is gonna be. He's gonna be from watching you from a distance. Okay, you thinking nobody's watching you, you just chilling. Oh no, next thing you know, from 500 yards out, okay, you know, a bullet takes your ass out, man. Okay, this is what's coming to you, Israelites, man. All right, and this is Esau speaking great things against the Most High. Cause why? He's trying to bring about superhuman abilities, man. Okay, through technology. Okay, this is a form of witchcraft, man. Okay, and Esau is the biggest witch on the planet Earth, man. Okay, let's play a little bit more of this video. This video is crazy, man. You Jakes, man, and as well as you Edomites too. You rest of you heathens, you gonna get slaughtered in the day of this wrath too, man. Cause you not exempt from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's judgment. All right.
Projecting anything in the environment, you can seamlessly see in your heads-up display where all of your friends are, where all of your foes are, where all of the innocents and non-combatants are, and have that all just seamlessly presented to you as if you're Superman. You know, you can see through walls, you can see through night, you can see through fog. You are Superman. This idea has been around for a very long time, of putting a heads-up display, a computer, and a radio on every soldier. You can even go back to Robert Heinlein's 1959 novel, Starship Troopers, and that was really the concept behind the mobile infantry. They're wearing these kind of mech suits with fighter jet-style heads-up displays that show them where all their targets are, that show them where all of the good guys are, that help them do ballistics calculations, showing where bullet impact is going to be in a much more intelligent way than just, you know, putting a red dot that's coaxial aligned, but actually saying, like, here is the impact point, factoring in the wind, factoring in your motion, factoring in what the other guy is doing. People have tried this over and over again through history, and the tech's just never quite been ready, and they've also not maybe worked on it in quite the right way. But most importantly, nobody's ever built a software backend that could make it work. Even if the helmets were okay, they didn't have this kind of system, whether it's AI or something else. They could understand the whole battle space, taking in sensors from everybody. So my helmet, his helmet, and that airplane, and that airplane, and that satellite, and that ship. You get what I'm saying. Building one common fused view of the world in real time has never really been properly accomplished. And so you have programs like Future Warrior and Net Warrior and Connected Soldier and Land Warrior. You have all these different programs where the Army has tried over and over. IVAS is sort of the latest attempt at this kind of individual infantry vision augmentation system. When the IVAS contract was first awarded years ago, it was a really big deal, and I was really excited about it. I knew I couldn't compete with it because unfortunately it was being awarded right around the time that I was starting Anduril. So when the IVAS program was kind of running through the wickets, Anduril was 12 people. Obviously, I was not going to be able to win this contract. But as an ARVR guy, I was really excited that the Army was moving in that direction. And they were putting a lot of resources behind it. IVAS is a $22 billion contract. It's enormous. Wow. The plan is not to put this on the heads of one person or, you know, one top tier unit. It's to put it on the heads of every single person in the Army who's bearing a rifle.
Every single person that's in the Army bearing a rifle. All right. Now we know that the U.S. Army is scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth. So he's going to send these goons out, all right, with this technology, okay, and it's going to give him the superhuman-like power, man, all right, to take on you nations, all right. Hey, Esau is reaching his pinnacle, man. This is how you know we truly at the end. All right, the so-called white man is bringing out all his miracles, man. He's bringing them out to the forefront, and guess what? He's boasting. He's boasting about what he has, the ability he has, man. And he's showing you, Jakes, that you have no chance to stand up against this man. Okay, you have no chance once again to stand up and fight against this man. All right. So your only option is to trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. That's what the elect gonna do. Okay? And if you were smart, okay, you would too. Alright? You would trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Alright?
Who's making contact with the enemy is going to have superhuman augmented vision that allows them to never miss anything, never miss their shot, never hit the wrong thing. You probably more than almost anybody can probably understand what an incredible tool that would be.
Yeah.
The problem is that even IVAS has been plagued by many of the problems that have hit a lot of these other systems. You didn't have the backend that could provide all of that data to make it a useful thing rather than just a heads-up display. You didn't have the hardware working as well as it could have. There were a lot of soldier reports that it was making people sick, that it was making people dizzy, that it was causing signature problems. There were quotes from soldiers in evaluations who said, "This is going to get me killed." It was running into a lot of issues. Anyway, the punchline is, over the last year, I've been working on an angle to try and get the IVAS program into a better place, to try and make it everything that it should be. A few months ago, we teamed up with Microsoft, which was the company that had won the IVAS contract and that was using something based on their HoloLens system, which is now discontinued, to build the IVAS product. And we partnered with them to integrate Lattice, our AI system, with their heads-up display. So we integrated that. We did it very quickly. It was actually a less than 3-week process. In 3 weeks, we went from teaming up to having Lattice feeding all of our 3-dimensional tracking information into their existing IVAS heads-up display. We did a soldier touch point with it.
You see that AI shit, man. You know, this is Esau's God, man. AI is Esau's God. So at this point, he just gonna sit back and let AI do everything, man. Okay. See, this shit, the scriptures say in the book. Let's get this real quick, and then I'm gonna close out, man. I believe it's Daniel 12. Daniel 12 and verse 1. And as you see, it says the time of the end. Alright? It says, at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? This man's technology is speaking for him. Okay? The Apostle Torah was talking about the movie Elysium the other day. I haven't watched it, but I know what it's geared. I know what's this pretty much about. Okay? These are hey, Elysium is coming into life, man. All right. Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Right, Michael, second in command behind Yahweh Shai. Okay, the archangel. Okay, Archangel Michael. He's going to have to be sent to protect us, man. Okay, to protect the elect, that is. All right, because once again, it's going to get really bad out here. We're going to be destitute of necessities, man. No home, no food, no water. Okay, no. Hey, we might not have no weapons up with us. Okay, all we have is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's more than enough, man. Okay, that's more than enough. Okay, kingdoms have failed just because prophets in the nation of Israel have called on the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So the same in this time. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, right, the elect. That's the ones written in the book. But it says, there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, man. So it's going to be something, it's going to be the worst time ever in mankind, man. And that's the times we're in right now. This man's technology, okay, is eventually it's going to fall upon his own pate, all right? Because what you're doing is you're forcing the elect back against the wall. Okay, we know what Isaiah 59 say. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, then shall the Lord lift up a standard. Okay, the Lord is going to do miracles for us. He's going to show his true power in those times when Esau, Edom, and his minions, his goons, come for the elect, man. All right? And guess what? We ain't trusting in those weapons, man. Okay? Because the Lord is going to give us spiritual power in that time, man. And that spiritual power is going to shit on these military-grade weapons, man. Okay? And it's all of that bullshit, man. All right? So I'm going to close out. Lord willing, this is edifying to one of the Lord's elect. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Wadash. And double honor to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to the elect. Kwam Yashar, Shalom, Wa Abba, Babal.